Hello everybody, my name is Lumo and welcome to Vlog. Yes, it is the start of another month. This is not an April Fool's joke because what day is it today? Today it is... So, I guess this is the obligatory I'm quitting YouTube clickbait. No, I'm not doing that, not this year. We just got back. That'd be such a terrible joke. Let's go over last month's video before we have ourselves some real talk. So everything actually, video-wise, did amazing last month. Like, the vlog did great, which was unexpected. Thank you for caring about the words that come out of my mouth hole. So I ruined Fallout 4. Fantastic. Death Lolly Space Squad 2 HD. At first, I was afraid it wasn't gonna do so good, but then it did pretty okay. And then the Night of the Living Lynx, another and pretty okay one. Night of the Living Lynx is the one we're gonna focus on today, because I don't have much to say about Fallout 4 or, you know, Death Lolly Space Squad. The thing with Night of the Living Lynx is my main point of that one was to get the pacing down so much better. And that was a really, really good stream. Thank you for everyone who joined us, because if you guys didn't know, we recorded that with the audience, and it went really well. But it also it's really interesting statistics-wise. And I know it's not polite to talk about statistics, but like this is half the fun of the vlog, because we can talk about what I've learned. So the thing is Night of the Living Lynx, it's well within our averages, but it didn't do as good as everyone else this month, and I thought to myself, I wonder why. And then there was this AMA on the /r Let's Play, which if you guys haven't been to /r Let's Play, it's a cesspit. Don't go there. I'm only still subscribed because I keep forgetting to unsubscribe. But this was actually a really, really good AMA that Loverfeller put up on there, because he just hit 1 million subscribers. Congratulations to him. About how he did it. And a couple of things stuck with me, and it was that he was taking a very idea-driven and analytical data approach, and he also capitalized on some trends, like Minecraft Butt, which was popularized by, you know, Slimesicle. The thing is, though, is I was looking at that, and everything he was talking about, and I was looking at the analytics of how this was performing, and I realized the things that I could be doing better. The thumbnail was pretty good, but compositionally there was some issues, like the link that was on the front was very shadowed, so it gave Dio and the logo a lot more focus, so it wasn't as eye-catching. Night of the Living Lynx, not that gripping a title. I could have definitely done something a little bit different with that. So those are the two big things that I took away from that, because the metrics that matter on YouTube right now is your click-through rate and your watch time, like your view rate. So, for example, we had 1,600 people view this, and only 3.5% of them actually clicked through on the video, but that translated to about 113 views. And that's about correct percentile-wise. So 1,600 people saw it, 100 people clicked it. But the thing is the average view duration is like 6 minutes. It's almost the entire video, which is insane, which means to me, the video itself was a success, and the issue therein lies in the thumbnail and title. So these are good things to know, that my dedication to good pacing worked, but I didn't do good enough with the thumbnail and the video concept, like presenting it from an outward perspective. So this is a really, really good, interesting, like, bit right here that I can, like, pick through and learn from, which is, I love it! And that's the only one I really felt the need to talk about this month, because Fallout 4 did fantastically. I guess the very vague but accurate title and thumbnail, I guess that really worked for people. Death Lolly Space Squad, that thumbnail, looking at it at this size on my dashboard, I can see the reason why it didn't do so well. Because it is very, like, I can't parse that information quickly. I see a big pink shape, I see what I think is a human, so I can't really pick anything out of that. So that very much was a lost concept due to that. So that's what I've learned this month from YouTube. Very exciting. We're about to crest back over 8,000 subscribers, which is sublime, but that's mostly due to my Calibus. I think without those we would be kind of stagnating still, which would be demoralizing, but also expected. The thing with that AMA though is he said something that kind of stuck out to me, because the thing is, the reason why I don't like the Let's Play subreddit is because it's full of a lot of people who believe they deserve to be big on YouTube because someone told them that they deserve to be big on YouTube. And while flowery words can help bring motivation, which is important, because YouTube can be demoralizing. Like, oh my god, can YouTube be demoralizing? Like, you don't understand spending like hours upon hours of something only to have YouTube tell you, You know what? No, you said fuck once. We're gonna have to shut down your entire operation. This video will not be shown. And that hurts. You know, that's very painful, but you work around it. The thing is the Let's Play subreddit has a bunch of people, and this isn't everyone, there's a lot of really good information on there, but a lot of it has to be taken with a grain of salt. Like, the stuff by Northern Lion that he wrote for the subreddit is probably not really that relevant anymore. And it was wonderful that he wrote it, but it's not really relevant anymore. And the thing is a lot of these people think that they deserve it just because they're uploading daily, you know, weekly, doesn't really matter. But because they're uploading, but they're not doing anything to consciously improve, they're not going to go anywhere. Like, that's been my whole thing since I, you know, got laid off, is constant, rapid improvement at all costs. Again, weights, exercise. I run every day that I can. I have lost, like, 5 pounds in the last, what, month? Yeah, it's been a journey. But the thing is that constant self-improvement is what you need to succeed. And if you're not doing it, then you're not going to go anywhere. Putting in the work to just make something is good, but not putting in the work to improve means you're just wasting effort. And a lot of people in the thread really resented him because he was basically telling them what was wrong when they requested it, and they didn't like the answer. They wanted to be told that YouTube was just luck and slanted against them. And I think that's a really, really shitty mindset to have. I've had people tell me the same thing, like, oh, it's just a string of bad luck, you're good enough as is. No, if I was good enough as I am now, I wouldn't be unemployed, you know? Like, that's just the crux of it. You can tell yourself as many times as you want that the odds are stacked against you, and hey, you know, maybe you got things worse than other people. That happened. Life is a roll of the dice, and you never really asked for a character sheet, you know what I mean? Like, you're here. You gotta make the best of it, or you gotta accept your mediocrity. But you can't sit there and bitch about how unfair things are and expect things to ever get better. You need to accept that things suck. You need to accept that, hey, you might suck, but you need to spend the time to fix that, you know? Sucking is the first step of being good. And the one thing that stuck with me besides this guy's data-driven approach is, you know, he capitalized on trends, but he also said something to a really salty member. You either find a way, or you find an excuse. And I'm not in the business of making excuses anymore. That's 2016 Lumo. That's the Lumo who was told by his professor, cut your bullshitting, or you're never going to get into the industry. That's the flaws of a younger Cam. And I have since moved past them. As I think most people will in their lives. But I think it's just important to accept that this whole thing right here is entirely within my control. And if I keep making consistent and deliberate improvements, we're gonna get where we're going. And that's just a matter of fact. That being said, do make sure to take care of yourself. I took a day off yesterday. I don't normally not work. Well, okay, I guess I did kind of work yesterday. But I normally work every day from from the moment I wake up to about 10 at night. I wake up at 5. I work out. I eat breakfast, I shower, job applications, Calbus edits, sculpting for the entire day, doing my modeling, YouTube, sleep. I got scolded by some friends for literally being absent for like a month. But I work insanely hard because my life isn't where I want it to be, and I need to put in that effort to get where I want to be in the time frame I want to be in. Find a way, find an excuse. Thing is you gotta make sure to take care of yourself. If you go too hard and you don't remember to look out for yourself, you're gonna make yourself depressed. And, you know, clinical depression exists. It might not be related to overworking yourself, but you need to keep track of how many hours you log and how many hours you log for yourself. Because, again, it's important to work hard, but if you go mad, the work's not gonna get done. You need to make sure that you're taking care of number one. That being said, I've started playing Final Fantasy XI before bed because it's very relaxing. Nothing happens. I sit there in a field punching squirrels until the king squirrel shows up. Look out for yourself. The only one who's responsible for you, for a lot of you, is just you, you know? The other thing that he said that kind of resonated with me is that a lot of his videos start with ideas. But, like, the thing is he was always just like, I come up with the idea first and then work on the video. So, it's not so much a whatever happens, it's a what can I make happen, which I actually really think is a great approach. So moving ahead, I'm going to be not making as many, like, stream highlights. I'm going to be linking my Twitch and saying that I'm going to be streaming, but I'm going to try making just original content on YouTube. Because that's what I started doing, that's what I love doing. You can have so many fun ideas, especially when they're not live, which is, you know... I'm good at streaming, but live is not my forte. You know, I'm a performer, but I'm still getting used to it. But so, what I've done is I've made a Trello board with all my ideas, flat category for ones that need more thought, ones that are coming up, and I got something weird coming up. I haven't recorded it yet, so I have no idea if it's gonna be good. I think it will be, but we'll see. But that's the things. I've been taking this time to rethink the content, think about how I present it, and think about how I can present it to you guys in a way that is fun and interesting, and that's a fun idea. And I think it's gonna be good. The content is gonna be roughly the same, it's just I'm recording it instead of streaming it, which means that I can cut out things a lot easier, and the audio is a lot cleaner. I can actually record the audio with Audacity and do my post-processing to make my voice sound like my voice, as opposed to very high and nasally, which, I guess that's my actual voice. I don't really like that. What I've been doing is, I bass boost it a little bit, so my voice sounds a bit richer, because I have, not the deepest throat. Sorry, man. Don't take me on a date. But, I did apply to a company for 3D modeling, for, like, environment art, which is what I do. I do environment art. And they told me that I needed more in my portfolio to show my range as an artist. And I applied to a couple of other places, and when rejected, I got roughly the same answer, so thank you very much for giving me this critique. It lets me know that I'm good, but my portfolio is on the light side. So we have a strong direction for YouTube, we have a strong direction for life, we have 2 months before I am uninsured. So the clock is ticking, boys. Let's make something work. So I don't really have much else to say. So, that being said, as always, my name has been Lumo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support and love. Rather, I guess as the comments have been calling me, it is I, John Calbus. And as always, I hope to see you in the very next video. We're gonna be streaming tonight in, like, 4 hours, roughly, after this video goes up. So I hope to see you there and have a lovely day. Goodbye, goodbye.